Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment as the Tennessee Titans get it done. They get their first win of the 2018 NFL season, defeating the Houston Texans 20-17. Thank God. Man, we needed this win. An 0-2 start does not mean you're absolutely finished, but only 10% of 0-2 teams have made the playoffs since about the 2002 NFL season. You're probably not going to make the playoffs if you start 0-2. Your season is most likely over. So this was, make no doubt about it, a huge game, a home game, the home opener. And damn it, I was so dejected coming into this game off of last week. Last week was so disastrous. We talked about it. Delaney Walker going down, Mariota going down, Luan going down, losing to the Miami freaking Dolphins, who are now 2-0. I will grant you that, but it was so disastrous. I had to pick the Texans to win this game, especially hearing that Blaine Gabbert and Marcus Mariota were both going to play today, although Marcus Mariota did not. And it was ugly. It was ugly, especially in the second half, but we pulled it through. We got it done. Let's talk about it. So the first quarter, we came out hot. And this is a game plan that I absolutely loved. There was a lot of trickeration. Some wildcat was involved offensively. A lot of moving parts, trying to trick them. And obviously we have the fake punt today. Kevin Byard hitting Dane Cruikshank for the first touchdown of the game. And I think this was off of our first offensive drive too. So just right off the bat, right out of the gate, getting points on the board offensively. It wasn't offensive for our special teams, but still going up 7-0. We got Taylon Taylor in space. He was able to score a touchdown. It was looking good, up 14-0. But then, of course, destiny started arriving on the other side. The Texans started putting up points. Now, let's talk about our boy, Deshaun Watson, who I call the fraud Watson, and we're seeing more and more of that displayed this season as the Texans start 0-2, and this is a game that he should have won because obviously we were hamstrung at quarterback. We had Blaine Gabbert starting today, and I will say this, Deshaun Watson didn't have that bad of a game. I would actually give him a B for the performance that he gave, but let's just go ahead and skip to the final play. What on earth was that? Thank you. I mean, this guy literally gave us the game. One of the most boneheaded plays, as with 17 seconds left. 17, that's a lot of time. Deshaun Watson gets the snap, looks, runs past the line of scrimmage, runs back behind it, runs past it again, and then zips a ball down the middle of the field to DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, so you would have had a penalty for illegal forward pass. That would have been a loss of down and a loss of yardage, by the way, if that play would not have ended the game. But the play ended the game. How much time did he think he had? Did he think he had a timeout? Did he have any idea what the hell was going on? One of the most boneheaded plays I've ever seen. A lack of awareness that literally has saved our season, because I think if we would have started 0-2, we would have been done. Traveling to Jacksonville next week and then hosting the Eagles in week 4, I think we would have been done. He saved our season. I have to thank him. Now, outside of that, I think he played decent. The interception was, again, a Deshaun Watson interception. He's just going to throw the ball up to Nuke Hopkins, and Nuke Hopkins is so good, he's going to come down with most of it, but you can't keep doing it. And Adoree Jackson, what an interception. And he's our best cornerback right now, and it's not very close. This was a true all-pro interception by Adoree Jackson. He had some separation between him and Nuke, was able to catch up, and then just vertically leap. I mean, this is a 5'10" Adoree Jackson. Just had so much verticality to leap up, grab the interception from DeAndre Hopkins. A fantastic play. A play that was integral to us winning the game. He's our best cornerback right now. Wow. Speaking of the other quarterbacks, Malcom Butler, oh my God. Right now he stinks. We got to call it what it is. Malcom Butler is struggling right now. His only saving grace is the interception he had last week, and it was a damn good interception, but he is struggling in coverage. Gave up a 39-yard touchdown to Will Fuller today, gave up way too many passes to DeAndre Hopkins today. Was physical with him, which I liked, but was getting lost in zone coverage, getting lost in man coverage against DeAndre Hopkins. This is not giving me a lot of confidence because we're going into a 5-year deal with this guy. I need to see more from Malcom Butler. The defense today. How about the pass rush today? The linebackers today. I love the outside linebackers right now for this football team. Now, Brian Orakpo and Derek Morgan, they did a little, right? They didn't do too much. Orakpo I want to see a little more from, but how about the depth? Can you believe this? This is the first time, it feels like in over a decade, we have pass rushing depth. I mean, seriously, I don't think we've had pass rushing depth in a decade. You know, backup defensive ends that are coming onto the football field, defensive ends, outside linebackers coming on the football field making plays. I don't think we've had it. Today, Kamale Correa and the return of Harold Landry. Now, Harold Landry did not show up on the stat sheet. He did not record a tackle, which I want him to do in the future, or a sack, right? I want to see that. But 2 quarterback hits, and make no doubt about it, when he was on the field, he was making an impact. And Kamale Correa, who was already having a better career for the Titans than Kevin Dodd ever did. That's now 2 sacks for Kamale Correa in his Titans career. That's more than Kevin Dodd, our number 3 overall pick in 2016, ever did for us. Okay, Jesus Christ is already better. So we actually have pass rushing depth. And Rashaan Evans today, let me check the stat line real quick. I didn't see him. I think he was limited today. I think they're slowly ingratiating him, but we know he can rush the passer as well. So I'm excited for the pass rush this year. I don't see Rashaan Evans having showed up on the stat sheet. I'll look at the snap count later because I didn't see him. But I'm very encouraged by the linebackers and the outside linebackers. I know the pass rush looks good. Cornerbacks, I need better coverage right now. And I really like Kenny Vaccaro. I think Kenny Vaccaro is doing a good job in the secondary right now, cleaning things up, coming down, helping with the run game, being decent in coverage. I like Kenny Vaccaro at that strong safety spot. I want him to continue to stick with this team moving forward, assuming he doesn't fall off for the rest of the season. I think he's playing well. So I like Kenny Vaccaro in that spot right now. Kevin Byard is doing his thing. I want to see a little more playmaking from him, but other than that, I think he's still playing well. It is definitely showing up in the run game. I'm seeing Kevin Byard showing up in the run game, cleaning things up in terms of that, so I like that. Offensively, look, I don't know why we only went with Blaine Gabbert as a backup quarterback. At first, I was fine with it, but dude, they have no confidence in him to throw the football at all. I mean, they literally have none. I mean, maybe they have faith in him to throw screens, which, by the way, he's not even good at, because Jesus Christ, he almost lost us the game, almost throwing backwards to Rashard Matthews. So he can't even do even very good at that. But they want him to throw screens and the occasional play action pass. I mean, he stinks. I've never seen a quarterback this handcuffed, unless if he's like a third string. I mean, Rusty Smith at least threw for 31 passes in that horrible Houston Texans game in 2010. I'm sure you all remember. Rusty Smith had more permission to throw the football than Blaine Gabbert today. And I'm not going to complain too much because we got the win. Okay, so I'm not going to complain too much today. But it's obvious they have no confidence in Blaine Gabbert to throw the football. None whatsoever. And that concerns the hell out of me. We should have been involved for discussions for Teddy Bridgewater or something. Because here's the fact of the matter, people. Although I'm still Team Marcus Mariota, okay, people, we still need to be Team Marcus Mariota. He stiff-armed us to the playoffs, and he won us a playoff game last year. Last year we're talking about this. I'm still Team Marcus Mariota. What's obvious is that he's going to continue to have health problems, right? So not only do we need a backup quarterback, we need a damn good one. One that can come in and win games. Blaine Gabbert won this game, okay, I'll grant you that. But we still have the fake punt that got us 7 points here, and we also got like some decent field position other times. I mean, we got lucky today. I mean, let's call it what it is. This is not sustainable. I love the game plan. I love that we came out hot, but it was obvious when the game was dragging on in the third and early fourth quarter, we had no confidence in Blaine Gabbert to move the ball down the field at all. Luckily, Jadeveon Clowney, a true clown indeed, as he got a horrible penalty on the sidelines, not even playing in a game, that granted us 15 yards and helped us go down the field, score a field goal. If it wasn't for that, we may lose this game. So look, we got lucky today. I'm happy, but Blaine Gabbert stinks, make no doubt about it. Kevin Byard was the best quarterback today for the Tennessee Titans. Number 2 was Deshaun Watson. Okay, so that's what we're talking about when it comes to our quarterback position. It's not good right now in Tennessee. Running game, I'm not seeing what I want to see, but I'm going to give them a little slack. because we don't have our tackles. And if you know about our running scheme, especially Derrick Henry, he does really well running outside. It's hard to run outside when you have Kevin Pamphal, wherever you pronounce his name, at left tackle, and Tyler Mars at right tackle. Who are these guys, right? We never expected these guys to play. Dennis Kelly's in the hospital. So right now we're just so hamstrung by our tackles. We need to get him back. We need Lewan and Conklin back. When they come back, you're going to see the run game improve, because it's not good enough right now. We ran it 34 times today. We were able to end up with only 100 yards. That's 2.9 yards per carry. That's not good enough at all. Okay, so we need to improve in terms of the run game, but I think that's going to happen when Lewan and Conklin come back, because right now it wasn't working, especially against this Texans front seven. We were being pretty predictable because we had no faith in Blaine Gabbert to win this game at all. Not even to win the game, but to even move the ball down the field at all. We had no confidence in him whatsoever. Wide receivers, Corey Davis, he looks the part. You look at his body, dude. He's in great shape in the open field. He moves well. We still need to put it together with him. There were still some miscommunications between him and Blaine Gabbert. And dude, stop fumbling the football. We had this problem last year. I think he fumbled against Cincinnati, and he almost lost us the game. I knew he was gonna fumble the football the way he was holding this football, running down the field. You gotta clean that up. Taywan Taylor, I don't know why we're not getting him more involved. We see what he can do whenever he gets out in space. Get this guy in space. Let's see what he can do, because he fires out like a bullet. Okay, he accelerates ridiculously so. He just rockets whenever he gets the ball in his hand. Let's get him the damn ball. Jesus Christ. Jonnu Smith, we saw nothing from today. And I don't want to blame him too much, because we do have Blaine Gabbert in right now. But we're going to need a big year from Jonnu Smith. And we're just going to see whenever Mariota comes back. Because, obviously we can't really judge them too much because they had no faith in getting Gabbert to throw the football. But receivers, I'm feeling better than I was last week. I still might call Des Bryant, to be honest with you, just because I still have my concerns, because Rashard Matthews looks done right now. I'm not saying nothing from Rashard Matthews, burst-wise, athletic-wise. I'm saying nothing. I'm scared about Rashard Matthews right now. I don't think he's good at all right now. So that concerns me, and obviously without having Delaney Walker, our passing game is also hamstrung by that. But we won. Okay, that's all that matters. Now, we're probably going to lose the next 2 weeks, to be honest with you. What is Mariota's status? Who knows? No one knows when he's going to be able to grip the ball again, and this concerns the hell out of me. Jesus. If he comes back and he's healthy, I think we can win next week. I think Jacksonville's offense is very predictable, and the way our defense is looking right now, especially our pass rush, I think we're due for a very low-scoring game, but we're going to need Mariota to be healthy on the field. If not, we're going to lose. Blaine Gabbert's going to do nothing against the Jaguars defense. We're able to get away with it today. We won't get away with it next week or against the Philadelphia Eagles. I can guarantee you, as Carson Wentz is looking to come back. It's likely a 1-3 start for us, but I don't think that will be the end of us yet, because after that, the schedule gets easier. We're going to go to Buffalo. We're going to host the Ravens, and the Ravens are decent, but I think we can beat them. Same with the Chargers, same with the Cowboys, right? I think we can get on a run. We just need to survive, stay above water, and this win allowed us to do that. We're 1-0 in the AFC South with a chance to go 2-0. Now, again, if Mariota does not play, I can't pick us. If he plays, I have my confidence restored. I might pick us to go to Jacksonville and win week 3, but I need my Marcus Mariota. That was so evident today. We need this boy back, please. Now, for the Houston Texans, okay, what is the fate for the Houston Texans? As I said earlier, as I aforementioned, an 0-2 start is not good news. Now, I think New Orleans Saints made the playoffs last year to start 0-2, and then there's been about one team every other year to do so. So you're probably not going to make the playoffs. But with that said, I was looking at the Texans schedule, and it's not too difficult, but we don't know if you're good yet. Okay, we don't even know if the Texans are a good team right now. They're 0-2 and they lost to the Blaine Gabbert Tennessee Titans. Are they good? And I had the Texans going 7-9 this season, much to a lot of people's surprise, but they're 0-2 now. And Deshaun Watson is regressing to the statistical mean like I said he would. I don't know. Don't listen to me next time. So, you're going to host the Giants next week. That should be a win. But we'll see. You're going to Indianapolis. You're hosting the Cowboys. You're hosting the Bills. This is an opportunity. It would surprise me if you guys are 3-3, maybe even 4-2, after 4 more weeks. This is not a very difficult schedule, but the question is, how good are you? Right now, it doesn't look great. Your offensive line is in shambles. J.J. Watt is back, but the defense isn't quite tight right now. We'll see. I'm still 7-9 on the Texans. I think they will regroup. But you're seeing what I was saying before the season. Deshaun Watson, although I think he's fine, he's going to continue to be a starting quarterback in this league. He's not this NFL superstar that he was being projected as by the NFL media, and everyone was pushing him as. No, that's just a no. And J.J. Watt, although he's back, he was pretty good today. Don't get me wrong. He's not the J.J. Watt of old, I would say. And this Texas team, it was overrated. They're not going to go 11-5 and win the AFC South and make the playoffs and maybe go to the Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. I don't know why people saw that. It was never the case. I know it's only week 2. It was never the case. It wasn't going to happen. I'm sorry. For us, we move on next week at Jacksonville. Marcus Mariota, please get healthy. We need you more than ever. With that said, this has been MJ of Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.